Yo. Hi. What's happening, chat? What's up? What's up? Oh, oh my goodness. I can talk actually. Don't you love how like on time and amazing and beautiful your streamer is? Always on time, never misses a stream. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. Let's play something in the background here. Oh man, guys, my throat sounds kind of okay, but like I ended up being a bit late today. Actually, I was like, okay, I took a nap. I'm not gonna lie. I took a nap. But I did get up, but I got up like right at the time that I planned to stream. And I was like, oh no, it's fine. Um, Mama Hina called me and I couldn't talk. I was like, ah. I was like, "Oh my god, my voice. Where did my voice go?" It was just like it came out like a squeak came out. Like a cracked squeak. And I was like, "Oh, that's not good." I had gone to sleep cuz I mean, I was just straight up sleepy and I felt a little clogged. So I was like, "It's fine. It's fine. I'll take some stuff and I'll go knock out for a bit." Yeah, and I was like, "Oh shit." So I was like, "You know what? Okay. I'm going to go make tea instead. I'm going to make tea. I'm going to drink the tea and I'm going to get set up anyway." So I think the tea did its job. I feel like I still sound a little gravelly, but yeah. And then I was so irritated. I was so irritated recently because what was it? I had planned to, well, I wanted to stream, what was it? I think it was Saturday. I think it was Saturday. I really, really wanted to stream. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Could not because I got my stuff, like my work done early that day, which is what I had planned to do. Ow. I had planned to do that. Now you probably heard that. I still have my tea with me. I'm gonna be drinking the rest of the tea throughout the stream and hope that it helps more. But yeah, I had planned to stream on Saturday, and I got my work done early. I was like, yeah, and then it started to rain. And I was like, oh, that's no big deal. And then it started to pour like really crazy out of nowhere, and then it knocked out my internet. It took the whole shit out. I was like, are we joking? Ah, yeah. So I was like, okay, it's whatever. It's fine. I'll stream Monday. Yeah, no. But it's all good. It's all good. It is what it is. Today I have a couple of announcements. Nothing crazy. And then we'll play some dialogue today. We'll get through a little bit of dialogue today. Uh, there's actually a new game that I have that I want to play, and I was gonna do that instead, but um, I kind of want to do a little bit of dialogue. Haven't touched dialogue in a bit. We might do, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Maybe dialogue. I'll worry about that later. I was trying to think like after today. I know I'm doing unpacking. I think we're definitely almost done with unpacking. I think the rule of thumb I will keep is as far as like games that will have a definitive end, you know, I will keep it to like up to 3 games. I have to put a limit. If not, then I will be, you know how ridiculous I am, guys. I will sit there and I'll like start like 19 games. So I think what I'll do is I'll cap it at 3. and then I gotta make sure I finish like one of the three. You know what I mean? I finish one of the three, and then I go ahead and I do the next one. Mhm. As far as announcements go, the YouTube channel uh was like going crazy. Uh, I don't know what was going on with it, but essentially, my VODs, all of my VODs and my videos, they're not gonna be on there for a bit. I don't know. YouTube's kind of been, I don't know. YouTube kind of been fighting with itself. I don't know what it's got going on, man. 'Cause they had a previous issue too. I think the previous issue that a lot of people were talking about was I think it was the views on your videos, especially like your shorts. It was like, I guess it wasn't displaying it properly. It either wasn't displaying it properly or it wasn't pushing the videos out at all for a lot of people. So even people who are usually seeing like, 5, 10K views, it would show like one. So it was like I guess they were like fixing that. So like, hi Ari, and that is A-okay. Enjoy your looking time. But But yeah, I don't know. I guess they were doing something with that, and then they fixed that. But I don't know. I mean, I think I did get affected by that, but I don't think it was for. I think it was like on the tail end of that. For me, it's like I don't know. They were fucking around with all my videos, and they like flagged it. I was like, what the hell? And it wasn't even like copyright stuff or anything. But it was all right. I figured out like how to fix it, but the way for me to fix it, I have to go through each fucking video, man, and I have to change a couple of things in the settings. And I'm irritated about it. I'm so irritated, but it's fine. So I went ahead and I just like privated all of them. Um and I'm just going just so I can keep track and I can get through them more efficiently, and then I'm just going to go through them, and then um I'll do that, and then I'll show it again. So at the time, there's a few of them that I got through the other day, but they're not like gone forever or anything like that. For sure, they're not like gone forever. I just have to like get through all of them, which is gonna take me a bit because I have a good amount of my lives on there. I forgot that I started multi-streaming pretty early in my stream career. I think I started multi-streaming what last year, but like I think it was early last year that I started doing it. That I switched to multi-streaming versus just like uploading because I'm lazy and I hate the process of uploading. I hate the process of like uploading it, having to record it and then upload it. I mean, there's the option of like sending it straight from Twitch too, but I just don't like that. I already like don't have like amazing quality, and then when I do it through Twitch, it just makes it even worse. So, uh, but yeah, but yeah, so they'll be back up. You guys will see the videos pop up slowly. The next announcement is I will be gone. I'll be gone next week. What's kind of weird. Okay, I'll be gone for a week. It's gonna start kind of like in the middle of next week, and then I will be back in the middle of the week after that. So I'll be gone for about a week. It just is kind of like it's not like a Monday through Friday type thing, you know what I mean? So I think what I want to do is if things go the way I want it should be fine because I'll be able to do a stream like right before I go, and then when I get back, I could do a stream. I'll do a stream close after I get back. I've got some family events to attend to. You know, everybody's graduating and whatnot. So it's just gonna be best for me, instead of me like disappearing haphazardly. It's like I'm just gonna go for like a week so I can so I can get to everyone's graduations. Essentially, is graduations and like other uh family occasions and stuff. So yeah. But you guys will be okay. You guys will be fine. Me being gone for a week, that is nothing new. It's nothing new. Let me get this up here. But yeah. So it won't even, yeah, like I said, because of the way it's, I guess what the timing in between the weeks it's gonna be, it's not gonna be bad. Because like I said, I'll stream right before and right after. I don't know, I'm trying to think. I'm thinking about, like I said before, the new game that I want to play. Do I want to start that before I go? Maybe I should just wait. Maybe. Maybe I should just wait until I get back. I would hate to start it and then I'm just like gone. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I mean, like I said, nothing that like it's not brand new, but I'm trying. I would like to put a little effort to do things more consistently and not space it out so much. So I don't know. I'll you know what? Yeah, I'll figure it out later. I will figure that out later. But yeah, yeah. That's it for the announcements. That's all. I think I was like, well, maybe I could take like, I don't know, my laptop with me and like I can work on some stuff, but I'm going I'm going out there in the wild country to visit family. There's no internet there. So I was like, yeah, that's not gonna make any sense anyway. You know, that I need like, I think something I'm gonna start working on. I kind of want a bigger desk. I think when I first started streaming, I streamed on like, okay, when I first like got my setup and everything, right? I had bought a really cheap desk. Okay. Like I think the desk was like, oh my god, how much was that desk? Maybe like 30 bucks. Really cheap desk, which to this day I'm really surprised at how sturdy it was, because it's like it was made out of like such thin, like not even like wood. I don't know what it's called, but it's like that bullshit wood. It's not actual wood, it's made out of like shavings. It's like they paste this like they make cement out of this the shavings. I don't know what it's called though. It's like an actual material. I don't know. Essentially, it was a cheap desk, and it definitely showed. But that's what I started out streaming with, and it was like a really narrow desk too. And then I had ended up upgrading to the desk that I have now. It's more of a decent type desk, a lot more sturdier. I mean, there's space, but I feel like as time goes on, I need more space. Cause like I have like I said, I'm drinking my tea, but I don't have space to have my tea on the desk. I don't really like having I don't have like having liquids near like my keyboard anyway. I don't know. Maybe I'll invest in like one of those like cool L-shaped type desks. I've been wanting one, but then it's like the other thing is I have such a limited amount of space for my setup. I might end up just biting the bullet and putting it out out in my office area like I had talked about a while ago. I think I might just end up doing that regardless. I was really weighing the pros and cons, and for a while, the cons is what was stopping me from doing it. But I think I think I'm just gonna do it. I think it'll be a better overall. Cause then if I do that, then I can get a bigger desk too. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I will think about it. Sorry, I'm drinking my tea. It is helping a lot. Oh my goodness. The comparison of me talking right now and whatever archaic abomination sound replica that came out of my mouth when I had answered the phone and my mom called. Yeah, dude, like the difference is astounding. I don't know like what that was. I think I'm gonna have to start like starting out my days actually consistently drinking like tea and doing like vocal exercises. I do them, but I haven't been doing them super consistently. I think I need to start doing that. All right, fellas, let's go ahead. Let's switch over. Mm-mm. Oh, before I do that, do I have? Let me check this first. Let me throw this into studio mode. Which one is it? I think this game let me do the actual capture. Let's switch. I could take that off now. Oh, I never did my live now post. I just had it sitting there. Oh my goodness. Sounds about right. Okay. Let me switch the sound on. All right, there we go. Joy happiness. Face is satisfactory. No, none of that. Hi, welcome in, Torino. Yeah, you know, none of that here. Actually, I think I clicked the wrong thing. I clicked what start. Let me go back. We have already started. Mm-mm. Do I have to get through this so I can get to the menu? How are we? We're doing good. We are doing good. I went from not being able to talk at all because my voice kind of disappeared, to being able to talk normally in the span of like 30 minutes. which is kind of like confusing, but I'm okay with it. So I can't complain. Hell yeah, yeah. Yeah, I haven't experienced that in a while. I'll be real. Oh my goodness. I think the last time I experienced something like that was like the job that I used to work. Okay, yeah, skip that because I just need us to get through. I need to get back to the menu so I can go back. I feel like with these type of games, I always do this at least once. Have you guys noticed that? I always hit like start instead of like loading the game. I do that all the time. At least once or twice. But yeah, I think the last time that I've like had my voice just absolutely disappear on me was like, I used to work in a call center. Which one am I doing? Was it this one? It is this one. I used to work in a call center, and like I remember once it just like I picked up the phone and I had gotten ready like everything. I sat there and I got like a call and I opened my mouth and it was nothing. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh fuck. And that was a while ago. That was so long ago that happened. It's, what am I doing? Is it this one? This one goes like that. No, not that. You, and put you here. Do it for that one. And then this. You know what? Maybe everything happens for a reason because I haven't played this in a while. So it's a nice refresher on how to move these around. Put that up there. Can't imagine going to work where I have to talk just to realize I can't. Yeah, I was like, ah, crap. I think at that, if I remember correctly, at that job, I had like multiple things that I was in charge of doing. Okay. So it was like, even though that happened, I was able to, I was just like, okay, can I do like a different task for today? Because my, my vocals are like not working. I remember I like had to get on a video call with my supervisor and she was like, ooh, okay, yeah. She was like, okay, yeah, you can do something else for today. I think I was helping with like trainees that day, which was not fantastic. That's the beauty of corporate life / call centers. I'll just down here. Okay. Now we're cooking. Now we're where we're supposed to be. Oh wait, before we get into that, you know, we have to replicate normal behavior, which means as soon as you get up, we're gonna look at our phone. Just like everyone else does. We're gonna go on Twitter. I personally actually do not do that. But I've found out that it's really common. A lot of people, like, they get up and the first thing that they look at is like you know, Twitter and Instagram, and like, oh. I don't really scroll through Twitter in the first place, which is why I don't do it. But also, I just feel like that's like a really bad idea. Especially like if you're known, if you like know you, if you're prone to like doom scrolling, you know, the first thing you do in the morning is you throw on TikTok. I feel like you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot. I can't relate. Maybe. Perchance. It's okay. It's okay. It's a safe place here. I won't judge you. It's all right. Starting today until polar night on the 21st. The city enters a total polar night phase. Not even the gray night is permitted. It's a period where even the gray scattered light that barely colored the surface by piercing through the pollution layer covering the stratosphere disappears. Okay. All right. Could accelerate faster than usual. All right. Recommended to increase their neon shine usage time. Okay. I do navigate through these the way I navigate through the news. I'm not gonna lie. I just like to skim stuff. Unless I see something, I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe I do need to sit down and read it. A lot of times I just skim. Polar night, outskirts. All right. The announcement. Instagram has been holding me hostage. Ooh, Instagram. I'll be honest. I feel like not a lot of people use Instagram the way as much as they used to, you know? I feel like everyone's like default these days it's been Twitter and TikTok. Which it feels so weird. It feels like such a weird shift. It's kind of similar in my opinion to like I remember when Facebook was like really, really popular and it was popular amongst everybody. Like the younger kids were using Facebook, older people were like trying to get into Facebook, you know? And then time passed and then like slowly but surely, I think it was Instagram. It like people kind of were doing Instagram more and then Facebook kind of faded off. And I feel like we're kind of doing it's kind of the same thing happening with Instagram. Hell no, I'm just scrolling Insta Reels. Okay, that's valid though. That's valid. All right, the Chromatic Zenith, plan a large scale event history by Sunshine Corp and an independent government. Okay. Temporary cutting off power in some outskirt districts to concentrate it in the center. Oh, not in all of them though, in just some. Residents of the affected area are requested to fully charged battery units. Okay. Alright, so they just said, fuck y'all. Y'all gotta figure it out for that day. That's crazy. Crazy, but very realistic. What's this game? I've never seen or heard of it. Yeah, it's called D1AL-ogue. Basically, we live in a dystopian type future where like there's no sun. Like what I've gathered so far is there's so much pollution that there's just like no sun. We don't get like sunlight and things. So there's that, and then also there's androids too. So there are a lot of androids that are walking around, and they're kind of like they're normal, or they look normal, and they do like normal tasks and stuff. So just the future, yeah, pretty much. Just the future, and it's a very like cyberpunk type of deal. And we run like a little shop or a little clinic where we repair androids. Now, it just so happens that all the androids are very beautiful ladies, but that's not our fault. That has nothing to do with us. We're just doing our job. We love cyberpunk. We do. I think it's so far it's a very interesting take. Let's see. Wait, what? An explosive attack. Okay. Morning glory. Oh no. We've got anti-government terrorist group. That's spooky. This complete destruction of parts of the facility and children being trapped at the scene. Immediately after the accident, rescue team from Urban Recovery Agency. Okay, this makes sense. So this is Orca. This is why we have, or we're gonna be seeing Orca today. All right. Crazy morning. Seems really interesting. Have you seen Cyberpunk Edge Runners? I haven't seen it. I know of it, but I have not seen it yet. Okay, is this all because I didn't take the supplements? Hold on. I'm tired. Had a strange dream yesterday, but I can't remember it. Okay, my body doesn't feel good either. Okay, in my experience, focusing on something usually helps at times like this. Let's open for business for now. SOP cried for a good 20 minutes afterwards. Yeah, I remember when it came out, I was hearing about how it was like really, really good. Yes, let's open for business. Michelle, what's up, sister? So Cinderella is active as a righteous phantom thief.
Yeah, big catch him in this bitch.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Torino. Welcome into the fold. You are now a disciple. Yeah, after a customer told me yesterday, I got curious and looked it up. And some people already treat them as a hero. And that hero goes around smashing public authority with high heels? I didn't believe it at first either, but after seeing videos on social media, I changed my mind. High heels can be a scarier weapon than I thought. Okay, real. Listen, you could do some damage with a high heel now. First, you seem chill and cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Really? Why not say they appeared riding a pumpkin carriage? Why is she so like... She's always like this. Actually, they say they sometimes appear riding a hoverbike covered with orange bulletproof glass. What a spectacle. In a place swarming with Cinderella fetish psychopaths and people who support them, I'm sometimes amazed that you can stay sane and live there, Chris. Sane? I do need to live straight starting today. Why, is there a problem? Because the city enters a complete polar night starting today. Complete polar night? Isn't that place always night anyway? It is dark all day, but it's not night for 24 hours. That doesn't make any sense. Chroma City has two types of nights. The generally considered night, and the gray night, where the sun is up but it's dark. You mean it's dark even during the day? Yeah, when this place used to be an industrial city, the pollution was terrible. And the smog and fine dust from that time accumulated in the stratosphere and created a pollution layer. That blocks all sunlight, so it's dark even during the day. It's just slightly brighter than the night as the light scatters minutely. To be exact, it should be seen as a night with a slightly increased brightness. We call that the gray night. It certainly is a crappy neighborhood. Okay, so I was right. Okay, so lots of pollution. The sun is still up there, but when the sun is up, it can't penetrate through all of the pollution in the air. So their morning is a dark. It's dark, and the night is just darker. I mean, what? They're just living in like Alaska. Isn't it like that in Alaska for like half the fucking year or something? I think it's Alaska that's like that. It's just like dark. Yeah, they're just living in Alaska. Or, you know, the UK. It's not that bad. I had gotten off the phone with a friend of mine who she lives in the UK. And it was like early in the morning for her, and she was outside and it was like so dark. I'm like, it's always dark over there. She's like, listen, man, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. I'd be so thrown off by that. I wouldn't know if it's day or night. Yeah, I think I remember reading somewhere that like in Alaska they actually have like for the part of the year where it's like always sunny, a lot of people have like those blackout curtains. And so, you know, they'll have it on a timer. So then they'll have the things like, you know, they'll have the curtains go up and everything like that so that it's really dark, even though it's like really bright outside, so that they know it's nighttime. And then like on the opposite, I think they have like a lot of like they have like lights set up a certain way to mimic daytime. But yeah, that would throw me off too. That would be like really difficult to kind of navigate. Actually, I don't know. I was gonna say, the thing is, I'm home all the time. I'm not gonna lie. Are we surprised? Look at me. I'm a vtuber. I'm home a lot. But even like, I don't know, even though I'm home a lot of time and I have my curtains closed the majority of the time, light still comes in naturally. Like during the day and stuff, you know? In the summer, I could have 24 hours of sun, sunset, sunrise. As I said yesterday, that's the charm of this city. But for this period, I have to admit it's crappy. What's got into you? Usually you would rattle off the pros of Chroma City. I'm a bit tired today. I feel like just resting. That's a shame. I'll contact you again tomorrow. Okay, see you tomorrow. Sleeping tiredly and waking up tired. They say parents are never wrong. I never imagined the supplement they told me to live on would be this effective. If psychological depression and a few diseases overlap, I'll definitely become a zombie. I somewhat understand why there are so many zombies on the street. I mean, if we stop taking our supplements, that does happen. That's kind of fast though, if we only stop taking it for like one night. He only stopped taking it and he's reacting like that already. Usually when you stop taking your meds, it takes a little bit more time for you to start hitting like withdrawals. So that's kind of crazy. Headache, chronic fatigue, dizziness, and a bit of anxiety. It's the perfect trial to experience the importance of health firsthand. Human bodies are like Eve. So if there's a failure in the hardware, it affects the software, the mind. Of course, the reverse is also true. Like the incident where someone froze to death solely due to psychological factors in a non-functioning freezer. Are cases where actual illnesses were cured by taking ineffective medicine. Oh yes, placebos, when you take placebo medication. That, like, the concept of placebo medication is like so bonkers. Like, I'll be honest, it's so interesting because it's like you can know that it's a placebo. That's how crazy it is. You can, like, your doctor could be like, okay, I'm gonna prescribe you this, and this is like, it's a placebo. By the way, you can know it and you could take it and your body will still be like, nope, this is medication. And it'll start reacting to it. That's crazy. The mind and the relationship it has with the body is so, like, it's a very, very interesting thing. Healthy mind and a healthy body. Since physical health is gone, maybe it's time to take care of a healthy mind. If they affect each other, complaining of fatigue and groaning would be a direct train to the worst, with body and mind working together. Rather than working today quietly. Hi, Orca. Hello. Orca, what happened? I got hit by some collapsing debris. I could have avoided it normally. I guess I was tired from frequent deployments lately. I can read, I promise, guys. It's not a matter of fatigue. That is crazy. Yeah, it's nuts. It's not a matter of fatigue. Come in quickly. The fact that the alloy of the exterior parts is dented means that if it were a standard Eve model, it would have been destroyed without even saving the core. Is that so? Rather than that, I want to rest a bit. Usually, people die when they say things like that. I'll start the maintenance. Then, just a little rest. Orca! Alright, repair severely injured Orca. Okay, so she was part of that, that's what I thought. She's part of the, that terrorist attack. Like, she was, part of the team that was on site for that, I think. Let me finish drinking my tea real quick. Did someone say tea? Yes. Yes. I love tea. Some people are coffee people. I am more of a tea person. Okay. This one is over here. This is here, right? Yes. Okay, that's a big one over there. So this one, so let's just clear those. And then which one is this? I love tea. It's just so nice. Yeah. Same. I do drink coffee, but I don't know. I don't drink it like, how do I put it? I know some people, like a lot of people drink coffee as like an actual beverage, like, you know, just to drink it. I don't. I'll be honest. Every once in a while, I do. And when I do, I like to get like a really sugary one. I'm not gonna lie. I used to get like frappuccinos or frappes. But honestly, 9 times out of 10, if I'm drinking coffee, it's to keep me up. So if that's the case, I usually just drink black coffee. Orca, can you hear my voice? Stay conscious. I need to verify if you can hear me. Her condition isn't good. The power unit and some neural units have completely stopped functioning. The exterior alloy is severely deformed, and the internal frame is pressing on the core. I need to hurry. Urgent unit replacement is needed for all the remaining parts, too. Oh yeah, look at how it's like... Ooh, this is a lot right here. Oh, we might do that one last. If I'm gonna drink coffee, I need milk with some kind of sweetener. I mean, it's very... I definitely understand. I understand why. I don't know. Like I said, I just feel like in my brain, I don't actually like. I'll be real. I think in general, I don't really put sugar in a lot of my stuff because even for tea, I don't typically put anything in my tea. I just drink my tea straight up too. I'll put stuff in my tea, like if it's a specific type of tea. Like something that I drink sometimes, for my throat is like I'll do like the ginger and honey. Like I'll do like fresh ginger, honey, and lemon juice. So that one I'll have honey in it, but a lot of times, yeah, I just kind of drink stuff kind of straight. I usually have honey in mine, yeah. Yeah, I'll put honey in certain ones here and there, but usually... Oh, what's this one? Oh, this is a bigger one. Oops. Actually, no, because I need to move this to the side. I need to bring this here. Yeah, and then like that. There we go. That works. And then there we go on that one. But yeah. But like I said, it's kind of funny though, because like I said, for tea, not tea, for coffee, I'm kind of like, it's like opposite ends of the spectrum. There's no in between. I'm either gonna drink it like black coffee, or I'm gonna get like a really super sugary ass drink. Are you conscious? No. Ohara, you can't be pushed back there. Orca, what did you just... Counterattack. Now. Grab the neck. Magical German suplex. Hey, suplex? Are you reciting buff girl lines right now? In this situation? Oh yeah, she's fried. Blood? So what if I bleed? I have to win. I have to save the kids. Oh, that's right. The kids were trapped in the building. Ohara, let's go. Orca, Ohara, just a little more. We can save everyone. Orca, I'll make sure you can meet the kids you saved again. I'll save you somehow, I promise. Suplex, right? She said German suplex. Oh my goodness. Okay, there is a lot going on right here. So let's see the smaller ones. Which one is this? This is a smaller one right here. Alright. Smaller one, what? Okay, so both of these up here. Alright, so then we need to make major units for these two. I also really like this game because like this is like very different. Like the puzzle aspect of it. Right, there we go. And then we just need a yellow one. Oh wait, I have enough pieces though. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And then this one goes, where is it? Fortunately, I put out the urgent fire. Thanks to rushing, the core output is returning to normal quickly. Yeah, I definitely rushed. I certainly was not taking my time in talking through that. No way. Phew, now I can relax a bit. Orca? It's so comfortable. Forever like this. Orca, you have to hold onto your consciousness. If you lose consciousness now... But since I'm a buff girl, I have to protect everyone. I'll get up again and again. Orca has a cute side like this too. Orca! Orca, are you awake? Just a little more. A little more? Is it core power shortage? Wait a moment. The emergency power unit I left here is... Chris? Orca, you woke up. I'm sorry. I haven't slept a wink since we last met. I felt sleepy coming to a comfortable place. By any chance, did I say anything strange while sleeping? Not at all, Queen. I don't know what you're talking about. Not at all. It's just good that you're safe. What's with that subtle answer? How did you get hurt like that? Normal structural collapse wouldn't even scratch alloy steel easily. Orca looked at me with a frown. You didn't say much. Orca's strong will. And maybe some sleep talking about Buff Girl? I said a lot. It seems you secretly like that your name is the same as the season's Buff Girl. Orca O'Hara. Orca O'Hara. Stop! It was fun watching Orca's reaction, but I didn't want to witness the performance of a machine that stays intact, even in a collapsed building with my own eyes. Yeah, let's stop before she German suplexes us. Okay, I'll stop. Anyway, what really happened? To dent exterior parts classified as heavy equipment? Do you know the group called Morning Glory? Terrorists. One of the main reasons I'm scared to walk the streets at night. Morning Glory is an anti-government terrorist group. Their goal is to mobilize the crowd using poverty and deprivation, and give satisfaction by openly trampling on public authority. They are also causing social problems in Chroma City. They claim to be an outlet for anger. Yes, they've increased significantly lately. Cinderella, Morning Glory. And Eve, I know, is a fan of Cinderella. To be exact, was a fan would be correct. Morning Glory is worse than Cinderella. Cinderella only commits bizarre crimes, but Morning Glory uses that as a tool for agitation. If they push a little saying it's because of that guy, regarding the anger accumulated over life, the oppressed crowd turns into a terrifying mob. Just yesterday, Morning Glory raided the Stability Officer Training Center. It was a place that also functioned as an orphanage. It's that facility with many conspiracy theories. Yes, they say cultivate perfect government henchmen. Through thorough ideological education from a young age, it is also true for children who wish to become stability officers. Anyway, Morning Glory also attacked the training center using that controversy as an excuse, and even used military explosive they got from somewhere. I was evacuating the kids and confronting the crowd. But collapsed rebar fell on me and the protesters. I want to stop listening here. That's terrible. I understand. The rest of the story is just an obvious tragedy that has been repeated. Chroma City and Morning Glory. Only the crowd and mediators die and get hurt in that conflict. The main instigators hide behind and just blabber. If they want to fight so much, they should set up a ring and fight with martial arts. The ratings would be good too. Wouldn't combat power become a qualification for politicians then? Anyway, imagine. You want to run for office? All right. How well can you throw your fist, bro? Can you take this fade, bro? It's so ridiculous. I thought you were a very calm person, Chris. But you're reacting intensely to this story. Be right back. Okie dokie. Do I? Yes. When we first met, I thought you were a bit cold and had a business-like sharpness. Even about the Polar Night Day incident, you gave cool-headed remarks with objectivity. What did I say? I don't remember well. Before, you said excluding budget and compensation, only patients remain in chroma. I thought about it. Stopping the show alone causes suffering to a huge number of workers and causes economic damage. It also disappoints the public waiting for the festival. It was a story that made me realize that although it's a harsh decision, there is a reason. Usually, I only meet people who are outraged at either the protesters or Chroma City. Lately, I've been feeling tired a lot. Maybe that's why. If you hadn't come looking like you were dying today, I wouldn't have opened the shop. If so, I'm sorry. For you to rest well, quickly. No need for that. It was fun, and I felt proud too. Don't overdo it, Chris. Looking at your state today, that seems like something I should be saying. Goodbye, buff girl. Ah! Oh no, she ran away. She got embarrassed. Orca trembled her tail and disappeared as if running away. Now that the tension is released, fatigue is rushing in rapidly. Let's rest for a moment. Oh, that shit say blade. Oh, it's that mean dude. We're about to get yelled at. Amazing, my tail, which felt heavy as a block of iron, now feels as light as my own body. I feel energized. Oh my god, he's gonna come in here and he's gonna cuss us out. Alright, beep, beep, beep. The fire is too dangerous to enter. Beep. Hey. 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 Yes, yes, yes. Wait, was I asleep? I reflexively sat up at the shout hitting my ears. The alarm I just heard, was it a dream? A familiar yet ominous red flash flickers before my eyes. Another strange dream. What on earth was it? Beyond my blurry vision, an unwelcome, wavering figure appears. It's Blade, who came in a few days ago. I briefly considered pretending to sleep again, but knowing his foul mouth would pour out gave me a headache, so I soon fixed my posture. Hey, you pale brat. Are you awake now? Blade? Who else is here besides you? Sleeping with the shop door open. You've got some guts. Don't just space out. Synthesize 2 tier 3 power units and 1 tier 3 neural unit for me. As fast as possible. My patience is crawling on the floor, just like the public order of this rotten city. Welcome, Blade. Outside is bustling with preparations for Polar Night Day, but you don't look very happy. Festival? Don't make me laugh. Because of the high output holograms those damn corporations are shooting, my optical camouflage armor is overloading like crazy. Besides, the whole city is excited and giggling like they're on cheap electronic drugs. And taking advantage of that, those morning glory bastards or whatever are shitting all over the place. Actually, another customer visited today and said it's chaos because major city facilities were intentionally damaged. That's all they're doing. On the outside, they claim to be a liberation army resisting corrupt power. But to my eyes, they're just dopamine addict bastards running wild because they're unsatisfied with their lives. With the energy they use running around saying they'll change the world, it would be much more beneficial for themselves and the world to just mess with an executioner in the back alley and die. Well, their methods are extreme. Thanks to that, civilians are trembling in fear, even amidst the year-end atmosphere. Fear? No, this is closer to annoyance. Thanks to those wannabe terrorists, the damn stability officers have set up checkpoints at every block and are glaring around. Thanks to that, getting in and out of this neighborhood has become 20 times more annoying. It's a damn tough neighborhood. First, please wait for the dial equipment setup. It will take a little while. By the way, kid, that equipment you're using. Yes? That's a first generation old model, right? The one that doesn't send maintenance records to the Sunshine Corps? Using such untraceable stuff in times like these means you either have guts or you have a lot to hide. Well, I just use it because I'm used to it. And it would be more comfortable for you too, Blade, if no records are left. Kuh, what an amazing answer. You look like a model student rich kid on the outside, but you act sly. Well, you can't do business in this field without that kind of guts. I'll take that as a compliment. I'm starting the work, so please be quiet for a moment. But kid, do you know what the name of that idiot group means? Like, yeah, why won't he shut up and let me work? Blade's mouth never stays still for a moment. Well, isn't it usually used to mean the glory of the morning? It also means morning glory, the flower. Ha! As expected. Guys who grew up like flowers in a greenhouse like you think that way. It means morning wood, you stupid bastard. Ignorant scholars probably named it sounding fancy looking up dictionaries. But to my eyes, they just look at a gathering of brats whose only achievement is pitching a tent every morning. If the organizational hierarchy was determined by that morning hardness, I would have already conquered the city acting as their king, don't you think? Your thinking is very vulgar. Every time he talks to us, like he's just... It's like he's one of those people where it's like, by the way, in case you didn't know, I got a big dick. And also, in case you didn't know, I be fucking mad bitches. Like, it's every time. What is his problem? But, well, if they really had the will to change the world, they wouldn't have used the inefficient method of destroying public facilities to draw aggro. Oh? Because real experts would have quietly eliminated only the target. Your eyes just changed a bit. I'm joking. Equipment setup is done. Let's start the work. Alright. Ooh, oh my god. Look at how big these units are. This motherfucker, bro. Two red ones. Okay. Switch that. Do I want to bring this all the way over here? Well, yeah, I kind of... Well... Kind of have to, huh? Not like that, though. Here. Here. You know what? Yeah, let's actually just leave that one right there. Let's do it like that. And then... This might be better. All right. Then this gives me 3 right here. Oh my god, the fact that I need to do 2 of these. Yep. I don't remember how to use this, actually. This on the side here. All right, up, up. That's 1. And we could put that one over here. Oh, this works. And then I'll just move this over here. That goes... Is it the second one? No, it's the third one. All right, just one more red, which we have a lot of pieces for. All right, and then I think I will just move this one up here. Bam. Not too hard. Here are the tier 3 power units and neural unit you requested. While synthesizing, I also added outline correction to make it neat. With this, it won't get caught by checkpoint scanners and will pass smoothly. Oh, fast as expected. The surface of the synthesized unit is very smooth, too. Huh. Look at this. The skill to crush security codes is extraordinary. Unlike your stupid-looking first impression, your skill smells quite dangerous. Dangerous? It's just a customized service for the customer. No, I like it. Guys who do their job properly are my type. I trust you, who commonly produces results much more than those revolutionaries who are all talk. Thanks. You have a foul mouth, Blade, but you don't seem like a bad person. Save the flattering bullshit. Tell me honestly, Where do you earn your stripes? I've been just an ordinary mechanic for a long time, as far as I remember. As far as you remember? That's meaningful. Blade, stop joking. Please stop joking around and go back. If you stay longer, someone will report you. Yeah. Since I'm in a good mood, I'll give you a piece of advice. I didn't ask for it. It's unsolicited. Stay home this polar night day. Because there are rumors that those morning wood bastards are going to cause a major incident. Wouldn't it be my loss if a technician like you got swept up and died? Thanks for the advice, though I don't think you're in a position to worry about me, Blade. Next time, see, there he goes. Next time, bring a sexy female Eve as an assistant. Then I'll spend money more happily instead of looking at your sickly face. Get home safely. Yeah, man. That human is insane today as well. I don't know what he's thinking, walking around. Watching the wavering figure moving away, my mind slowly becomes hazy. Even though the infrared sensor at the entrance rings loudly, and Blade's startled curses fades away into a distant haze. I should stop here for today and go inside to sleep quickly. Well, hey, what's with this surface finish? I'll use it since I'm in a hurry, but you should work on your skills. Wasn't he just glazing me? He always got a problem. Alright, new day. What's the headlines looking like? Red Miracle Blooms and Ashes. Scarlet Response Unit rescues all children. Alright. So that's the unit that Orca's in. Scarlet Response Unit. Alright, they successfully rescued all the trapped children. Alright. Utilize special armor to clear debris and secure survivors. Alright. Injuries to some members, we know that. Thanks to the sacrifice of the team or the unit, we're able to protect the city's future. Alright. Ban on old dial equipment considered. Maintenance blind spot controversy. Arrest of E's involved in recent crimes. They're moving to regulate older dial equipment that aids their legal modification. Oh no! We use old equipment. First and second gen models lack tracking functions. Okay, so that's what Blade was talking about. Carefully reviewing a ban on the use and confiscation of older equipment. Alright, still in the discussion stage. Alright, the fierce backlash is already erupting among mechanics and citizens in the lower class districts. For commoners who can't afford the massive royalties and purchase cost of new dial equipment, confiscation of older equipment is tantamount. Deprivation of Eve maintenance rights, that's true. Oh man, that would suck for us. Cry to end the ash gray night. Everyone assemble. The noise, truth unveiled. Since the Urban Stability Agency. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's what the USA means now. That's what the USA means now. Declared the intensive crackdown period, the streets of Chroma City have been consumed by fear, not peace. The suppressed anger has already reached a critical point. Injecting what? Sunshine Corps and the Chroma City Independent Government are injecting slave brands into our bloodstream, slowly killing us to maintain their empire. Okay, true mourning is not given for free. It's won by cutting out the power of the city. Alright. This is the worst. My headache feels worse than yesterday. Oh, buddy. I feel you there. I know what that's like. And it feels like something is about to come to mind, but it fades away when I try to focus. At this point, it feels like simple dimming and more like flicker. That can't be. Just in case, I slept with the neon shine on all day yesterday. Maybe it's just my imagination, but my body feels worse too. I think I have a fever. I want to take the day off today, but there might be a customer who needs urgent help, like Orca yesterday. Just in case, let's keep the shop open. A customer yesterday told me that the anti-government terrorist group Morning Glory is actually a sexual slang. Ugh, gross. You said you had a headache. Did you contact me just to say that? It wasn't me, it was a customer who said that. Well, at least I heard it from you. The moment you say something that didn't need to be said, you become an accomplice. Got it? I'll keep that in mind. Keep in mind? It seems like your brain cells are rotting from hanging out with your own kind. If it were where I live, that customer would probably be writing an appeal right now, refusing to accept the trial verdict. Where you live? Come to think of it, Michelle, where were you living again? What are you talking about out of the blue? You don't actually have brain damage, do you? Forgetting where I live and all? I have been suffering from chronic fatigue lately, but I don't know if there's anything wrong with my brain, seeing as my memory is failing. Maybe it really is a brain issue. Isn't it because you stopped taking mom and dad's supplements? Who told you to do that anyway? That's the price for doubting your parents' grace. If you're having trouble, you should probably start taking them again. I'd like to, but I handed them over to another customer for now. Why? I told you last time. It felt uncomfortable taking something when I didn't even know what was in it. I figured I could take it with peace of mind once the ingredients were confirmed. Anyway, I'm asking seriously. Where was it that you lived? I'm starting to get a little scared. I was going to say faraway universe, beyond the event horizon, but you're so serious, it clearly won't work on you. I just don't have the energy to joke around. Don't be sick. You're pretty important in my life. A sense of relative superiority is a necessary emotion, you see. You haven't been beaten up lately, so can't hit me, can you? Anyway, seriously, don't get sick. I am worried about you in my own way. Thanks. The same goes for us. She's a good little sister. She cares. My thing is, okay, I feel like he should take his supplements. I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, I get it that he's like, oh, I don't know what's in it. But the thing is, he had been taking them. I feel like you do that when you haven't taken it yet. Like when you get prescribed something or you like grab something and you haven't taken it yet. So you're like, what is in this? You know? What are you prescribing me? What is in this? I understand that. But when you have already been taking it, it's just not smart. Coming from a medical point of view, it's just not smart. You have already been taking it, so to just cut off cold turkey just because you're like, oh, I don't know what's in this, like that's not that's not good. You're gonna have like really bad withdrawals. And again, you've already been taking it. The damage is done. Hi. It's Prey. What brings you here? Came to see if you were dead. For a guy who loves touching Eve so much, too close to the shop. I had no choice but to think something big must have happened. I didn't turn on the outside lights. It's not my day off, but I was so out of it, I forgot. Forgot to turn them on. You look really pale. My sister was worried too. She thinks there's a problem with my brain cells. That's just an insult. I am so demotivated to play satisfactory. Satisfactory. What is satisfactory? Is that I'm assuming another game? She says it's out of concern. And she might be right. There are a lot of things I can't remember. It seems my concentration has dropped significantly without me realizing it. I have to agree with that. Improve your concentration a bit. And listen to what others say. Oh, that's right. That's right. I just remembered she was asking us out, and this motherfucker, he went on some like long ass emo monologue while she was asking us out. So he didn't hear he didn't hear what she was saying. An open world factory building game where you automate parts for a space elevator to save humanity. Oh, that sounds pretty interesting. Yeah, that sounds pretty interesting. Why are you demotivated to play it? I'll try. Prey sat down next to me. The chilly workshop and the small folding bed in the corner. In the quiet stillness, outside noise lingers in my ear. The soundproofing isn't good enough to call this a place away from outside noise. It's cold. Prey laid down on the bed. Then she stole a part of the blanket I was using and wrapped it around herself. Warm. You might catch it if you stick this close to me. Did you forget? I'm an Eve. I can't catch human diseases. Right. Of course. That lack of bias is probably what wins over Eves. I can't look at customers with prejudice. If you think about it that way, it's kind of an occupational hazard. It's so severe that your body can't live without Eves anymore. If you don't indulge in an Eves insides for even a day, you even why is she saying it like that? She does not have to phrase it like that. You even show signs of anxiety disorder. Isn't that right? I have so much to do and I feel like I want to restart from the beginning. I get like that when I play games and it's like, if there's a lot to do but I haven't played it in a while, because I'll be like, fuck, maybe I should just like restart and then try to play it consistently from there. That's when I feel like that for certain games. But it's usually like those like longer games or games that don't have like an actual like end to it. And kind of just keep going. Like RPGs. You make it sound really perverted. You are a pervert. Well, that's partly why I keep talking to Michelle. Because without Michelle, my life would only have Eves. She's like a vaccine against anthropophobia. Anthropophobia. That's a big word for Elmo. Even though you're human yourself, rather than who I am, how I live is more important. Talking about bullying your little sister while acting so cool is a talent in itself. A slight pressure. Prey leaned her body against mine. What is she doing? What is happening? I get that if you just play Satisfactory to finish it, then you could probably finish it in like 100 to 150 hours. That's long though. Oh my god. Oh, that's kind of long. A while ago, I got Shadow Agency offer. They offered a huge sum of money and a 1-year term. Shadow Agency. a slang for overriding someone's data onto an Eve. Although classified as illegal since Eve gained human rights, it's still one of the thriving underground industries. The key reason it hasn't been eradicated yet is known to be largely due to the choice of Eves themselves. Because it's something only Eves, not humans, can do. They are paid a very high service fee. Don't worry, I turned it down. I didn't doubt it. The person who proposed it was terrible. It was terrible too. It was a proposal from the worst customer of the year. Don't tell me, that streetlight idiot. You say you have memory problems, but you remember this well. That's right, it was him. A high-ranking executive at Sunshine Corps asking for a shadow agency? So that's why you hated him so much. That's partly true. But the important thing was the proposal itself. It would have been better if it was a famous actor or a well-crafted commercial persona. I was asked to raise his son for a year. Ugh. Raise his son for a year? So far I've spent like 300. I'm not even close to done. I really have to start simplifying things. 300. Oh yeah, that's a lot of time that you've been putting into it. Well, I don't know the game because it's my first time hearing it, but I have faith. I have faith in you. Sunshine Corps is ironic with all the pollution. Yeah, right? But they ended up, I think they like named themselves Sunshine Corps because of the whole they kind of, what is that movie? I always think about it when I play this game, but I always forget the name of it. Oh my god. The Lorax. It's kind of like in the Lorax when like they started charging for fucking air and they started like bottling it and selling it. Literally air. It's kind of like that, but with like sunlight. So like they sell sunlight and or they charge you for like light. So it's like, it makes sense, but it's also like, yeah, that can you imagine living like that? That's so crazy. All right, guys, the barbecue party is on. Hold on, let me just open up this can of light real quick. Hold on. For the full effect, I went ahead and I don't tell anyone. Don't tell my wife, but I went ahead and I upped the subscription. I got the higher tier so we can get some better sunlight for today's party. Haha. The wife will never know. What? I've never watched the Lorax? Yeah. Yeah. It's like it's one of the movies that was done after a Dr. Seuss book. It's very funny. It's a very funny, cute kids movie. But yeah, they lived in a world where like it's because they were like I think, did they get rid of the trees? I think it was. I haven't seen it in a long time. I'll be real. I think it was that they got rid of the trees or something like that. So then they started like selling air. Capitalism at its finest. Son? Yeah, son. Said I look exactly like his dead wife or something. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's a terrible approach. I agree with her. I agree with her. That was a terrible approach on his end. Maybe he was worried about his son grieving over his missing mother. He wanted to gift his son a mother for just 1 year. That's an unexpected request, right? Then when I refused, he got angry and called me a heartless bitch. He dropped the polite attitude and played the card you know so well. Don't tell me. Removing the streetlights? Yep. And raising the subscription fee. Wriggling movement. Prey twisted her body this way and that as if uncomfortable. It's funny to think that for the sake of a loved one, You can torment someone else that much. Once you go through a shadow agency, you suffer from the injected data for the rest of your life. If I had accepted that offer, I would have felt maternal love for his son, even while being treated like a temporary tin can. Did he know that? Even after the contract ended, even as time passed, I would still feel that he is my son, unconsciously. I only knew it as technical information, but hearing it like this makes it sound terrible. It means cognition and reality diverge. For a lifetime. I thought he was just spouting nonsense because it was someone else's business. Of course, that was actually true. So I wrote a post on the Help Me Cinderella gallery. And the man disappeared. And then it suddenly crossed my mind. Spouting nonsense as if it's someone else's business applied to me as well. That man was trash, but he was also someone's father. It's admirable that you have such mature thoughts, but you don't need to stress yourself out so much, Prey. And it's not like you killed him. For writing a single post on the internet, your remorse seems excessive. I just meant that I like your unbiased gaze, because people mistakenly think Eve swapped personalities like parts. Services like this are maintained. Only the Eves who get caught up in it are pitiful. Eves are similar to humans. What is? Not knowing how their own bodies work. Of course, there's even a saying to hit the core hard 3 times before worrying about it. In my professional opinion, you shouldn't do that. You don't do that before coming here, do you? Prey laughed loudly. She seemed to think it was a funny joke, but I'm genuinely worried. Anyway, thanks for listening. I'll give you a reward. The habit of giving rewards when anxious hasn't changed. The reward is the right to touch my body however you want. Whoa! Pump the brakes. But you know what? Our Chris is so damn oblivious. He's just gonna be like, what? He's gonna like pat her on the head or something. You get restless if you don't do maintenance for even a day, right? And when you're not feeling well, drooping like this makes it worse. So with that mindset of fixing yourself, move at your own pace. Maintaining yourself with Prey. So am I just like maintaining her? She doesn't have anything wrong with her. We're just looking. Oh, she's full of shit. This is a lot. What were you doing? She was trying to dress that up. You could touch me however you like. Of course I have to touch you. Look at what you have going on. She's so silly. 1. All right, let's start. Well, I'm not seeing any of those like little explosive pieces. So there's that. Sadly gonna have to head out, but I hope you have a good rest of your stream. It was fun chatting. See you around. Yeah, thanks for popping in and hanging out. I hope you have a really great rest of your day. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next time. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right, let's do, I don't know. Let's do yellow first. All right. Nice and simple. And then... This is what up here. All right. Oh, nice. I didn't even mean to do that. So this one goes... Do I want to mess with this? Not really. Not yet. No. And then we'll bring this over. Okay. That, which one is this one? This one is over here. And then that's up there. Bam. Early yesterday morning, Remy seemed to mistake my external power cord for a toy. She didn't pull it, did she? It got half pulled, causing a contact failure. Thanks to that, I was stuck in battery saving mode for 3 hours and had to just watch Remy sitting on my face. So it was a systematically perfect cat discharge state. Don't laugh. When I was forcibly rebooted, the sight of her yawning right in front of my nose will never be erased from my logs. Alright, bam, bam. Maybe moving it this way would be better. There we go. Oops, wrong spot. I downloaded a friendly clerk patch from the dark web yesterday to try and get more tips. You installed something like that with your personality? The result is obvious. Exactly. Turns out it was full of bugs. Every time a customer made an unreasonable request, my optimal lens would wink on its own. Is that a new marketing strategy? Don't even ask. Some old guy thought it was interested in him and tried to take me out along with his coffee. Of course, he got caught by the enraged boss and had to take a magical backbreaker with his whole body. Alright, so I guess we'll do this first. Since we have so many of the parts. That's up here. Alright, and then we just have this blue one left. Nice. Alright, and then where does this one go? Goes in the inside there. Ah, impeccable work on my end if I do say so myself. Ugh. Finished quickly. This should be enough. Unlike usual, you are in an uncomfortable position, so it must be tough. That too, but who really does whatever they want just because I said do whatever you want? I thought my toes were cramping. There was no reason to touch them, but I tinkered with some circuits I was curious about. How is it? My body itself feels stiff and creaky, but my mind feels dazed and refreshed. I don't know if I'm expressing it well. It sounds like a dazed and refreshed expression. Yeah, then it's accurate. I need to stretch a bit. There you go. Phew. Also, have you thought about what we discussed last time? Polar Night Day. No. You want to die? Why did he just say no flat out like that? I received a proposal from another customer too. So since the time wasn't specified, I couldn't decide. If it's lunch, both are possible, so lunch would be good. Then it's definitely dinner. From dinner until the next morning. I can't concede on this. Prey made a face full of dissatisfaction and walked outside. Right. I forgot because I was distracted chatting. I bought some supplements. You said last time that it might be because of the supplements? Thanks, Prey. If you're thankful, treat me well. My vision is totally clear. I can see every single strand of Remy's fur. Thank you, Chris. You're welcome, fair lady. Let's put this here. Alright, what time is it? Let's see. Well, we can do one more. Let's do one more. Oh, Leanne. You look like you've lost half your weight. And your complexion is a mess. Leanne, since when have you been here? Just now. I hesitated a bit because the shop was closed, but I came because it's important. Leanne has a serious look on her face, similar to Leanne from a few days ago. It's a face I've never seen before. How's your health? I don't know. The symptoms are typical flu-like, but the diagnostic kit says there's no problem. Because your body isn't sick. I suppose so. I also think it's strange to get sick just from missing a few supplements. Maybe it's a psychological cause. Since this thing I thought made everything okay disappeared, my body might be reacting sensitively. It's probably a psychological cause. I'm somewhat of an expert in this field, so you can trust me. Come to think of it, that's strange. What is? I, a human, repair Eves, and you, an Eve, make medicine for humans, Leanne. I never thought about it like this before, but being in the position of receiving a diagnosis, it really hits home. You could call it an instinctive attraction. Maybe it's a habit of seeking what you lack. I, who can't control emotions well, obsess over ingredients and numbers, and making medicine that affects emotions, and being attracted to a bland and dull mechanic. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Cooking him in his face. Might be wishing for something I don't have. Something you don't have. Moreover, if you lost something you had, it might be natural that craving to double. Chris, are you ready to hear the expert's opinion? It's scary when you say it like that all of a sudden. The supplements you gave me. The analysis results are out. Oh, if it's that, then it's fine. The phrase expert's opinion is quite scary. It sounds exactly like I've caught a serious disease. In fact, since I use it often myself, it was a complaint I couldn't make excuses for if pointed out. Both Prey and Leanne, thinking back to how they reacted with surprise to that word. I certainly thought Leanne would point that out, but Leanne didn't. Your medicine is a memory suppressant. It's a type of neuromodulator distributed on the market, and it's presumed that even the memory of the medicine was suppressed as a side effect. Don't tell me the one we talked about a few days ago? Amnestics. Right, it's the same product. It affects dramatically imprinted memories, but since the criteria are vague, it can entail many side effects. In other words, taking this medicine and having your memory suppressed doesn't necessarily mean those memories were your original reason you took the medicine. so I won't know until my memory fully returns. The problem is, it might not return. Roughly, about 0.2% report this side effect. 0.2% isn't a realistic number. It'll come back, right? In medical practice, 0.2% is incredibly dangerous. You shouldn't think so loosely. And I'm worried. Amidst her professional and cool-headed demeanor, Leanne's childish side that occasionally pops out was enough to break the serious atmosphere and make me chuckle. What? It's your business. Aren't you worried? The fact that just stopping the medication affects your body enough to cause trouble means there's a high chance it was suppressing a powerful trauma. I am extremely worried, but I can't help finding your reaction funny, Leanne. Really? You really? I'm a patient, Leanne. I was scared of how you'd react. So I suffered from all kinds of delusions. I came up with dozens of ways to respond and barely managed to come here, but seeing you smirking like that, I feel like an idiot for being so serious for nothing. Leanne drummed on the blanket covering me like a percussion instrument, then showed a clumsy smile. Sorry for not being a serious person. If you're sorry, check my body condition a bit. I was worried about you, so I tried to use another repair shop. What? Using another repair shop instead of dialogue? I can't tolerate that. Sit down quickly. No, wait. Alright. Doesn't look like there's much wrong on the outside. I think we need to take a closer look. Let's proceed with the repair quickly. This looks like an electronic drug unit. Checks show it infects nearby module units every certain number of turns. Turns remain until electronic drug infection are shown in the top right. Okay. It seems the electronic drug response to molecule is located up, down, left, and right. Okay, so within its immediate vicinity. Okay. You can remove the drug code by synthesizing it. Be careful not to let it infect high-level units and remove all the drug. Okay. Ah, but this one isn't a blank one, so I can't really do anything about that one. Every certain number of turns. Oh, so that's all I have to do is just get rid of it. Okay. Well, let's put it up here, because that way it's just going to be these. No, this way. Up. Yeah. Oh, there's this one too? How many are there? That's a... Oh my god, I didn't see this one right here. Oh, crap. I don't know. Can I move it? Let's move that. Oh, it did so many. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's any of them that's infected that I could clear out like that. Okay. Trying to think what would be the best way to go about this. Essentially, I gotta keep these away while I'm working on clearing it out. I need one more. One more of the big ones. This one is a little bit harder just because maybe I can I maybe do this and then this? What is currently infected right now? It's these two, right? So all right, what else can I clear out though? Onto maybe this one. And then let's pull all of these away. You know, okay. And then over here, what's over here? These. Okay, so I think that's fine. We can leave those alone. Let's go and grab, you know what? No. It's safe right here, so maybe... switch this. You know, I think that works for right now. And then we'll make this one. Ooh. Okay, yes. Okay, good. Because now we can synthesize these. I think. There we go. All right, and then this will be easier because now I can just focus on these. These are not too difficult to clean up. Ugh. I gotta be careful. Is that gonna hit any of these? Oh my goodness. Let's see. I think this one is safe. It is not. This is this one right here. So I have to move this one. Oh, this sucks. It's gonna hit this. I'm trying to keep it from hitting these. Ugh. What if I just move these though? Like I just move these parts away? Well, no, because All right, this is okay if I leave this one here, maybe. No, it's not. This one is okay if I leave it alone. These two. Okay. Oh shit. What did it just do? I didn't want it to do whatever it just did. This has got me kind of stuck. It's so hard to do this within 10 moves for all of these. This red one. I could get rid of, like, a good section of these. Let's see. If I switch that, then bring that up. And then... Oh, that works, actually, because... if I keep it like that. There we go. Oh my goodness. Leanne, what did you do? Why is the inside of the core contaminated with narcotic substances? Because of that, the core is overheated to warning levels. Recently, busy work piled up, so I added a unit with awakening painkiller effects. I thought it would be fine if I used it briefly and removed it. It wasn't the time to worry about others. It's at a level where it wouldn't be strange if you collapsed right now. Ugh. Ugh. Endure it even if it hurts. No, that just now. Can't stand it? No, keep going. Oh, that's right. I forgot that she's... Oh my god, are they all like this? Ugh, Leanne, please. What were you doing? Oh my goodness. All right. We could do this one by putting this here. That's that. Okay, maybe this one isn't too bad. Okay, good. That one was really easy in comparison. When I'm in your hands, I forget so many things. Piles of documents, complex human relationships. Everything feels like someone else's business happening far away. If you lose consciousness here, it means your neural network might get initialized. Hold on tight. All right. I'll be able to do this one, but I don't know if I can get to this one in time. This is just... This, and that. Oh yeah, we might be fried. So let's say I go ahead and I just pull this maybe up here. And then Let's see, what can we move around? Oh, this like genuinely shucks. All right, maybe this one. Swap this one around. Well, no, because that doesn't do anything. What can I move? Well, for the time being, I guess we could shuffle this around right here. Oh my goodness, it's not giving me any yellow pieces. Just red. Okay. Well, the good thing is at least this will be these three, so I can move those together. And then with that, what can I do right here? All right, so let's take care of these. And then let's do... No. Okay, that works. Ooh, can I do this in 4 moves? I don't think so. 1, 2, maybe? Let's do it over here, just in case. So 1. Right, and then... There we go. Oh my goodness, Leanne. Legs are trembling. Circuit short treatment is done. Fortunately, the maintenance proceeded quickly and finished without any issues. Do you feel any discomfort? Water? Maybe because of the overheated core. There was a lot of coolant discharge. Even I was surprised. Wait a moment. I'll get some drinking water ready. Leanne, having composed herself, showing no trace of the weak appearance from a moment ago, had returned to the appearance I knew. Phew, I feel like I'm gaining my senses now. I've narrowed down the list of suspected suppressed memories. Would you like to hear it if you're okay with it? I am curious. What secrets are hidden in my body? The first candidate is your sister. Michelle? You talk every day and live with your parents until a few years ago, right? And she's also the reason you decided on your career path. Yes. Do you remember what your sister looks like? Her job and residence? When was the last time you met? I don't know. Actually, even this morning, I asked Michelle where she lives. Come to think of it, I didn't get an answer. Did something happen to my sister? We can't know. The criteria for commercial suppressants are vague as hell. Just because you cherish your sister, the memories of your sister could be suppressed. But my parents strongly recommended taking this medicine, and the fact that my sister refuses to tell me her personal information probably means there's a high chance something happened. Again, the poor quality of the medicine you're taking is enough that even our pharmaceutical executives agree. It's better to avoid excessive guessing. For all that, they use the fact that this medicine sells well as a basis to imply that your research isn't needed, Leanne. Since it sells well, even if made poorly like this, it meant let's not spend money and time on perfection. Anyway, seems my guess was right. Honestly, it was suspicious. Talking for years with a conversation partner you can't properly explain, while communicating for years and just brushing it off as little sister. It was enough to consider it someone threatening my place next to you. But a few days ago, you didn't remember the age or residence of the sister you chatted with for years. And seeing you not even thinking that was strange. You were the spitting image of the side effect sufferers I've seen in my research. So that's why your expression suddenly, rather than speaking without certainty, I wanted to know the clear facts first. Sorry if I seemed angry. No, it's okay. And what about the second one? If Michelle is the first candidate, there should be at least a second one. The second one is, actually, this isn't as clear as Michelle. It might just be defining your tendencies as abnormal. It is abnormal. Born as a human social animal, turning my back on society, and liking Eves more than humans, is hard to see as normal, isn't it? That confidence. Fine. I'll speak without worrying about it. It was Polar Night Day. Polar Night, whether positive or negative, is a day you can't help but pay attention to. It's Chroma's most beautiful week, but also the perfect target to expose Chroma's contradictions. Countless revolutionaries and terrorists flock to Polar Night Day. For those who don't enjoy the festival, Polar Night can basically be seen as a week of terror. But you don't even care about any of that. While trembling at the crimes of Cinderella and Morning Glory, you react differently to Polar Night, which is their all-star game. Hearing it like that, it is strange. And Polar Night Day, the week I considered most irrelevant to me, could have created memories as intense as Michelle. This is a little scary. Surprisingly, I was more worried about the sister story. Michelle is still something precious to me. If it suppresses mainly intense memories, it would be stranger if my memories of Michelle were intact. Is there anything else? Unfortunately, it's just these two. If I find anything else, I'll let you know. And how's your body? You felt like you were coming down with something. It got a little better. The sensation of my brain overclocking is still there. Maybe it's because it's confirmed that my body isn't sick. The chills and cold sweats have decreased. Get well soon. I don't want to postpone next week's appointment. Thanks to Leanne, my body feels much more comfortable. But experience tells me if I push myself just because I feel a bit better, I'll suffer more tomorrow. I should wrap up here and go to sleep early today too. I'm saved. The purple after images have completely cleared. You really are my savior, Chris. Alright. I think we will stop here. Alright, let's see. Yeah. I think this is a good spot. We progressed quite nicely today. Hi, Hari. Hello. Yep, you pop back in right when I'm wrapping up. I hope you've been okay though. I just got home. Ah, I see, I see. All right, hold on. Let me clear this up here. I just got home, birthday party. I swear, I'm not built for it anymore. What, going to parties? I hope you had a good time. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. No, I understand. I don't know. It's like I think the summer is usually like wedding season, like June, July, August. And like that on top of it, wedding season on top of it being graduation season, like I have so many things I've been asked to go to. Ugh, and man, let me tell you, I don't have the energy for it. My social battery, man. It has been fried. Lots of people too. I feel you. I really feel you. Everybody always wants to get there's just so much that people do on and like during the summer. But yeah, I feel like the older I get, the smaller my social battery gets. I mean, I never was like a super duper extroverted person. Um I like to think, I don't know, like I'm kind of introverted, but I am still like a people person. But it's just that my social battery, it's never been big, but I feel like when I was younger, it was I feel like it was a lot better than it is now. It's so short for me now. I'll go somewhere and I'll be there for a good 20 minutes and I'm like, yeah. I'm good. It's also so hot here. Oh, tell me about it. Don't tell me about it, man. It really it's hot here too. I've had all my fans on top of my AC. Cause like the AC is pumping out the cold air, but I have to have all the fans on so we can circulate it. Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, just let me strip. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about the heat. I don't like extreme weather in general, so I don't like it when it's like really, really cold, and I don't like it when it's really, really hot. I really don't prefer one or the other. But I will say that at least the thing is, when it's like hot, once you strip down to nothing, that's it. You can't go further than that. You know, at least when it's cold, you can like layer up and you can kind of keep layering up. But when it's like when it's hot, like you can only take off so many layers and then it's just you and your skin, man. You can't run away from the heat. It's GG. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I saw online that like Europeans and Americans are fighting because Europeans are talking about how hot it is. And then a bunch of Americans are like, just get an AC. Just go get an AC. And then like a lot of Europeans are like, oh, but the AC doesn't fix anything. And then Americans are like, okay, well, do you have AC? And they're like, well, no. It's like they're just like going back and forth. At the end of the day, my thing is, I get it. It's hot. It's hot regardless. Europeans are stupid. We need AC. Yeah, I find it pretty crazy. I feel like every year this happens. This conversation online happens though. every year. And I've seen some Europeans, they were saying that like, oh, well, it's different because this time it's a heat wave. But I feel like they say that every year. Like I feel like that's said every year. I want to see Europeans going through all summer with it without AC. A lot of them do. A lot of them do. Because I think in a lot of European countries, it's just not like a standard. I'm one of them. Don't have AC. Oh my God. Yeah, I couldn't. I couldn't do it. At least like AC of some sort. I mean, there is different ACs because like there's the portable ones, there's the window ones, and then there's like central AC. It's hotter than last year. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I've seen a lot of people saying that. I've gotten used to central AC. I'll be real. But it's like, I don't know. I hate whenever like these conversations happen because it's like, I don't know, Europeans and Americans, they really like always go at each other's necks really hard. And then it's like, then you have like Europeans who are like, Americans don't know what it's like to be hot. And it's like, are you sure? A lot of states in the U.S. regularly can go up to like 100+ degrees Fahrenheit, and we kind of just deal with it. We know what the heat is, and we also know what like mucky, humid heat is too. I have 2 fans though, and a third mini one. Yeah, that's got to be the strat. You got to have more than one. If it's the other way around, we don't have as. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people like quickly stereotype the US. The thing is that here it's very very diverse in like geography. So like do have areas that are damn near like deserts. And like we have areas that it's like we have like desert heat. We have areas where it's like just straight dry heat as well. And then we also have areas in the country where it's like it's humid heat instead. It's like more swampy. Like, and then we have the areas that you're in like up north that are a bit colder. Like, that's one thing I will say I think is kind of cool about the US is I think we have a lot of variations in one country. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, so I always get a little baffled. Like, I'm not trying to dick ride the US or anything like that. I'm not saying it's like the best or anything. It certainly isn't, but we know what heat is. It's the reason why we have AC. So we don't have to sit there dying to it. Cause yeah, I mean, heat is serious. You can get like heat stroke. That is not fun to deal with. Find it funny we have other more issues and we're arguing about who is hotter. Yeah. Yeah. Out of all the things in the world, let's fight over who experiences the most heat. And fight over like very obvious solutions about it. I don't know. I don't care what anybody says. I love my central AC, man. Like I remember I took a trip to uh the West Indies, like the Caribbean, and they don't have ACs over there and it was just like hot. It was during the summer. Yeah. I was like, buddy. Oh my god. I'm going back home now. I bet you loved it. I bet you love it. Yeah. I mean, we still have to deal with the heat when we go outside though, you know? Because unfortunately, it's not like we could hook a AC up into the sky. That'd be great. Like if you have to go somewhere, you got to be outside. You still got to deal with that heat, man. But yeah. And the sad thing is, I don't even think that we're like in like the worst of it, honestly. I think we're only just now touching the tip of the iceberg as far as the heat. How do you survive the change of temperatures though? What do you mean? Um like going from you and your place with AC and stuff when you go outside. Oh, well, first of all, I don't go outside very much. That's the first thing. I don't deal with it as often. Um but I mean, I guess it depends on what you're doing, right? Cuz a lot of like the stores typically have AC too. Stores, buildings, wherever you go, they're typically going to have AC. And then a lot of people driving cars is pretty normal here. So a lot of people, have AC in their cars too. When I go in stores, AC is crazy. Then I go outside, I feel like dying. Yeah. Yeah, you'll go in the store and it'll be like freezing fucking cold in the store. And you go back outside, it's whiplash heat. Yeah, but that's kind of really the most of it. I mean, we also have stuff like people walk around with like little like neck fans, like a fan that you have like around your neck that's gotten a little bit more popular here. I feel super dizzy and about to faint, I swear. Like I think I'm on drugs. Yeah. Yeah, because it's such a drastic change. So then your body's got to try and like adjust real quick. But I don't know. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't suffer from dealing with the quick changes like that too much. But again, I think it's just because I'm not out dealing with it that often. That flip and switch of the temperature. But yeah, over here it's bad because it's like it's hot, but it's starting to like rain. Yeah, because you're short, you have less body, so it's not really gonna change for you. Here you go with your short agenda. Like when you see like old people and then like they're talking about stuff that doesn't like really exist and they're like shaking their cane at the air and you're just like, okay, yep, that's right. Let's go ahead. Let's get you in your chair. Let's get you in your chair. That's what I feel like when you guys call like insist that I'm short. Like, all right, did you take your meds today? Did you take your meds today? Let's get you inside. Let's get you inside. But yeah, man, it's been hot and it's been rainy here too, which is out of nowhere. It's been like raining real like it's just so random. It'll just be like really hot and sunny and then it'll like pour like really like genuinely like a storm. That's why I didn't stream for when I wanted to. I didn't get to stream on Saturday or Monday because it just like stormed out of nowhere and it knocked our fucking lights out. I was like, what the hell? On top of it being hot. If the sky falls, you'll be the last one to die. Oh my god, that sounds kind of miserable. that that sounds terrible. Although, I mean, okay, I wouldn't die though, because you little humans would die, yeah. I'm a celestial immortal. I just be like, damn, that kind of sucks for you guys. Oh, my bad, right? Yeah, I just be like, sucks for you guys. And then I'll be sad. I'll be like, damn, I remember when I had a chat. I remember when I had a chat and then they all got crushed by the sky. I keep thinking of what is, oh my god, what's the movie? It's the kids movie when the sky was like falling down. It has the little chicken boy. Is it Chicken Little? Teach me the way. Chicken Little. Yeah, yeah, I think it's Chicken Little. I'm just imagining like hexagon pieces of the sky popping down. I loved that movie when it came out. It's so dumb. I had a nightmare about Chicken Little once. Really? Like specifically about Chicken Little, like him, or like just like the overall like situation from the movie. The movie, yeah, okay. Well, it's kind of valid though. It's kind of valid because if you think about it, it is really scary. If you were like to take it out of the context of a kids movie, what do you mean that pieces of the sky is like popping off? Chicken Little was eating everybody. That is a completely different direction than I was thinking. That's terrifying too. Why was he eating everyone? Yeah, that's actually spooky. There was a scene of him eating his crush. Oh, the duck. What's her name? Abigail, I think. I think that was her name. Abigail, the ducky. Out of nowhere aliens. So essentially your brain created its own sci-fi spin-off. You became Netflix. You said, I'm gonna take this children's movie that's already been out and I'm gonna decide that it should have like mature themes for no reason. And then your brain created, and then that's what your brain created. That is so funny. all of that, all of that coming from Chicken Little. When the Chicken Little won the 1v300, started eating the aliens. Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right. I think you should pitch it to Netflix so that they could make a 2 3 season show that will cover the span of 8 years because they release 3 episodes every 2 months. Exploded because he was too fat. He popped because he ate all the aliens. All right. Well, I'm sad to say, but I do have to go. I must go. I must go indeed. Uh I mentioned it earlier, uh, for people who are here, but I will say again, one of my announcements. I will be gone. I'll be gone for a week. It's gonna start in the middle of next week, and it's gonna be until the middle of the week after. So it'll like I'll be gone for a week total. The good thing is that I'm going to try and do a stream like right before I go, and then when I get back, I'll do a stream. So what? Stream. I'm scared of saying it. Every time I pick an actual day, the universe is like, no. every time I pick an actual day and it'd be like, I'm going to stream on this day, the universe is like, yeah, she has everything planned out to stream on these days specifically. Send the flood. You know what? Go ahead and start making her PC speak in hieroglyphics. Yeah. Blow up OBS now. So I'm not gonna say the exact day. Hi Step. Hey, yeah, like every time I pick a actual day, like I don't know what the hell it is. Typical. Blow it up now. Yeah, immediately. Oh, she cleared out her plans and she got her work done early so she could stream. Airstrike. I was like, what the fuck? So yeah. But I do okay, just know that like in a general sense, I do plan on having a couple of streams uh before I go. And then I'll stream when I get back. I just have family events, like I was saying. It's graduation season, it's wedding season. Everybody's like like living their life and being happy and stuff. So instead of trying to like go back and forth, I'm just gonna attend several things. Unfortunately, I'll be like completely gone though. Totally not unexpected. Yeah. But unfortunately, I'll be like completely gone. I was considering, I was like, I could bring my laptop and maybe like do a few things. And maybe try editing a couple of things, but like I'll be real. I'm gonna be out in the middle of nowhere. I am going to visit the family in the country. Out there with the cows, the cattle, and the chickens. So it's not happening because there's no internet over there. Damn, look at the effort. Yeah, there's no effort. Look at the hypothetical effort. The attempt that died in theory. Yeah, out by the farmers. Out by the farmers and the horses. I'm gonna be out by the family that's like they do the ranching. So there's not gonna be any internet over there. I know I'm gonna be stressed out because Zephy's gonna build some muscles. I don't know about that. I'm not going over there to do any work. I'm going over there. I'm going over there to celebrate and eat food. Shake hands, pat people on the back. Congratulations, I'm so proud of you. All right, where's the food at? So maybe building stomach muscles. But yeah, I know I'm gonna be dying though. I get homesick here and there, so I like visiting. I was really upset like last year. I only got to visit like once. I didn't like that. So I'm happy that I'm able to go and visit. Um, not only one time at the end of the year. So, but the thing is, every time I go back, I'm there for like after a good couple of days, I'm like, damn. I know why I remember why I left. It's like that all the time. I miss you, not gonna lie. Are you talking to me or are you talking to Stream Elements? Did you miss Stream Elements giving its paragraph of links? My boy streaming, yeah. Hello, yeah, like, I don't know. I get over there and I'm like, it's like, I don't know how to put it. It's like I miss my family. I miss Mama Hina and I miss the Peanut Gallery or, all my siblings. So I'll see them and I'll hang out with them and for a good few days I'm like, this is so nice seeing everyone again, seeing how much the kiddos grew up. And then like the third or fourth day I'm like, damn, I want to go back. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Stop it. Everybody stop yelling. Stop talking. It be like that. Yeah. Especially cuz like one of the reasons why I left is because we ran out of space. Like essentially. There's too many people in the damn house. So I was like, "Okay, I'm going to leave." Right? I'm going to leave and live my life and get my place. And then or work on getting my place. I have my place now, but when I left to go live with a roommate. And then my little brother, he took my room. Right? So then when I go and I visit, I don't have a room. So I'm like I got a blow up bed and hopes and dreams. I have an air mattress when I'm over there. Please tell Mama Hina I say that she's amazing. I will convey the thought to her. I will be sure to. She is amazing. She truly is. I think like handling kids is a lot. The concept of handling like multiple kids is a lot also. Yeah, I just, I do commend her for that. You know, I'm much older than my siblings, so I don't really count. I've always kind of been super duper independent. That just comes with the territory of being the eldest though. But like she's raising up the kiddos. That's a lot. You fit everywhere anyways? Okay. Anyway, I'll have you know that the air mattress that I have, that my mama bought for me, she had to get the big one because I'm so tall. Thank you very much. Which is part of the problem because there's no space. So we have to put up this big ass air mattress, and it's like in the fucking like living room. It's a fucking mess. It's tolerable. It's tolerable. It's tolerable for like a couple of days. And then after that, it's like, oh my god, I hate this shit. Especially because, like I said, since I don't have my room anymore, I can't escape anywhere. So then my siblings, like, you know what it's like when you wake up and you just have like kids staring at you. Oh, you're awake. Let's play Mario Kart. Damn it. All right, Papa Smurf. Shut up, man. But yeah. Yeah. I saw some pictures. She sent me some pictures of like their proms and their pictures, like, the pictures that they took and everything. Time flies. Time really flies. They're getting taller. But again, nobody's getting taller than me. That's just what it is. I know you guys refuse to believe it, but like I said, I'm very big. I'm quite tall. The children aspire to reach my heights. No, I'm sure you're super tall. Yes. That's right. That's right. Duh, you're an immortal being? Yes, yes. Accept the propaganda. Accept the brainwash. As you should. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited to see everybody. But I'll be honest, I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned. I think what's gonna end up happening is that like in the future, probably not right now, but it's probably gonna be one of those things where like uh I'm probably gonna have to get like a house near Mama Hina. My mom is one of those moms that like that's she feels like her life's purpose is to be a mom. She kind of revolves her life around being a mom. She's a very good mom. So because of that, I don't think that she's gonna handle like like an empty nest very well. there's still time. The kids are still kids, you know? There's still a little bit of time. But I am concerned for when everyone is like, you know, all grown up and everything. She's gonna need company. Enjoy this moment as much as you can. I have lots of height and forehead jokes for you when you come back. Mama Hina's guy. Yeah. Yeah, she's awesome. But I worry about her sometimes. But yeah, yeah. It's not gonna be that bad, me being gone. Like I said earlier, I mean, it's nothing you guys are not used to. Me disappearing for a week, that's just normal. That's just normal. It's just that it'll probably be a week with absolutely nothing being posted. But that's okay. That's okay. Sacrifices. Sacrifices. Can you tell Mama Hima that I'm 6 foot? I play basketball and I know how to cook. No! Get your grubby hands away from my mom. Not telling her that. I'm gonna tell her the opposite. I'm gonna be like, do you know that like I've got people in my chat who are trying to get at you, Ma? And then I'm gonna show her a picture of like oh my god, what movie was it? Is it Spirited Away? With the little black fuzzies? The little black fuzzy characters? I'm gonna like, this is them, bro. This is who's trying to holler at you. These little things. These little fuzzballs. It's not crazy, and she's gonna laugh. Show her a photo of minions. Yep. But yeah. I will see you guys. I'm gonna wrap it up for today. I'll see you guys next stream, which again, I'm not gonna say what day it is, so I don't get airstrike. So I don't open up my door to like the zombie apocalypse. But it will be very soon. Ah. Yeah. Thank you everyone for popping in and hanging out with me today. Had to search the Spirited Away movie? Really? Yeah. The Italian title is different. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That does make sense. Yeah. Yeah, I love Studio Ghibli. But yep, I will see you guys next time. You guys have a great rest of your day, rest of your night. Make sure you stay hydrated in all this heat, man. Make sure you stay you're drinking lots of water. All right? No heat stroke, bro. Hashtag no heat stroke. All right? Strokes are, we might like stroking it, but we don't like that type of stroking it, guys. Please. I identify as Totoro. Totoro's cute, so I don't know about that. All right, guys. Bye. I'll see you guys next time, all right? Bye. Bye. Bye bye. Bye.